Hi, club members. We made it. It's December 2020, and I wanted to check in with you and give you a few moments of sanity and relaxation. If you're experiencing any headaches or neck tension or jaw tension, join me for the next few minutes. You can do these exercises in your chair, sitting, or you can stand, whichever is more comfortable for you today. Let's get started. If you are sitting, place both sit bones equally on the surface, side to side, front to back, and then find the middle ground for your weight bearing. And if you're sitting or standing, place your feet on the floor firmly in a neutral position. Imagine the energy dropping through your sit bones and feet down into the earth while simultaneously lifting your head up towards the sky. And now, perhaps close your eyes if it feels good to you and visualize the space between the joints in the spine, all the way from the tail to the occiput and the crown of the head. And take a moment to tune into your breath. This neutral position is the best position to recruit our breathing muscles and our 3 diaphragms for postural control of the trunk. Those 3 diaphragm muscles are the pelvic floor group, the respiratory diaphragm, and the throat, the epiglottis and swallowing muscles. So with your neutral spine and pelvis and rib cage and head and perhaps jaw with your tongue on the roof of the mouth, grounded and connected to the sky, inhale. Inhale down into the pelvic floor, allowing the pelvic floor muscles to drop. And exhale. Allow the pelvic floor muscles to close or lift or both. Without effort, inhale, relax the pelvic floor, men and women. Exhale, gentle, perhaps even energetic lift. That's our first diaphragm. Keep breathing with the pelvic floor and never do anything that hurts. And then add the second diaphragm. It's already moving and breathing for you. Bring your hands to your rib cage. And inhale, and the rib cage opens like an umbrella. And exhale, it closes. So inhaling, the pelvic floor and diaphragm, thoracic diaphragm drop. Exhaling, they recoil and make a dome. Inhale, they move down together. Exhale, passive relaxation. There's a third diaphragm at the top here. If our trunk was a tin can or a soda pop can, the opening at the top here, like the tab, is the epiglottis, our swallowing muscles. We can open and control the closing of this top diaphragm with the same breath, inhaling and exhaling by creating an ocean sound, ujjayi breath. It sounds like this. If you have trouble at first, try doing an H-ha sound with your throat, like you're fogging up a mirror. It's easier often on the exhale, but we control the inhale too. And with the headache, working on grounding and softening. Good. All right, and if your eyes are closed, I invite you to bring them open. And let's do a little movement with our shoulders. Inhale and shrug up. Exhale, round back and down. If there's any crunching or popping, just shorten the range of that circle or semicircle. But do mindfully try to connect the movement with the breath. There's lots of research in the magic of that in reducing pain. Good. And pause now and wash your hands. We're in the time of COVID if you haven't done that already, because we're going to do some self-acupressure. Beginning with just massaging our ears. And then giving a gentle pull away from the midline. There's a bone in our skull behind here that our brain rests on. It's called the sphenoid bone. And underneath it is the fascia. It hangs from there. And this fascia is where those three diaphragms hang from. And so imagine this widening here between the ears so that there's space for the sphenoid bone. It looks like a butterfly if we looked at it like that. Imagine the wings of the butterfly expanding. Good. And finding a place that feels good, perhaps closing your eyes, imagining the third eye opening, your forehead expanding, your pelvic floor expanding, your wide breath expanding. Continuing to breathe. Beautiful. All right. Some tension headaches come from blockages in the gallbladder meridian here, according to one of my teachers, Michael Regock. He's Acupressure.com. If you want to check him out, he's fabulous. Give yourself some little massage on the scalp. All of the fingers here touch some of the gallbladder points. And then reach your thumbs around to the base of your skull where it bends there, where there's a little shelf in the top of the fascia of your upper traps. Give yourself a little massage there. Those acupressure points are called the gates of consciousness or the gates of heaven. And often there's a blockage there when we have headaches and shoulder and neck pain, jaw pain. And release. And the facial beauty points right here underneath the jaw point can help if you have a sinus headache. You can rest the fingertips over the brow. Give a little massage like so. Finally, I want to leave you with some options. Either pressing the large intestine acupressure point, LI4, right in here. If you have a wanted pregnancy or trying to get pregnant, you want to avoid this point. Otherwise, this point is often called the Great Eliminator. It's great for relieving constipation of the mind or menstrual pain or constipation in the intestines, large intestine, constipation of thoughts was what I mean of the mind. And it's good for headaches, neck pain, jaw pain, wrist pain, elbow pain, basically everything from here to the brain. Headaches. So either side, press and find that if it's tender, press, hold, and breathe. And relax those shoulders. Or you can stay there, or I invite you to try alternate nostril breathing, which can be a centering breath and can help clear the mind. If you have a deviated septum, just imagine the sensation of the breath coming in or out the directed nostril. All right, so take your thumb out, bring your index and third finger down to make this mudra here, and then place your right thumb on your right nostril. Sitting up tall, exhaling. Inhale now into your left nostril. At the top of the inhale, pause and switch to cover your nostril, your left nostril, with your fourth finger or whatever feels comfortable. Exhale the air out the right nostril. Now keep that finger plugging that left nostril. Inhale into the right nostril. At the top, switch and exhale the air, or feel the sensation coming out in left nostril. Stay there. That was one round, and repeat. Inhale left nostril. Switch. Exhale right. Stay there. Inhale right. Pause.